Hey guys, hi. Hope you're doing well. I'm Dr Vinayak Rengan. I'm a pediatric surgery MCH resident and I'm also the founder of Search Test. It gives me immense pleasure to talk on this because I'm talking to you just right after the NEET SS 2023 results, and I am chuffed to say that we have had an excellent result. Of the top 7 ranks, 6 of them have been searched as students. But the question that's bothering a lot of you is, how do I prepare for NEET SS 2024? Now, this question is kind of difficult to answer because all of you are different. I don't know many of you personally. I know some of you, but I can't talk about all of you. Some of you might be writing the exam for the first time. Some of you might have written the NEET SS 2022, 2023. You might not have had a great result. And some of you might be struggling for many years, 4 or 5 years. Some of you might be giving the exam for the first time. Some of you might be in your residency. So it's going to be a completely different spectrum. All of you are different. But there are certain common challenges which all of you face. And one of the most important challenges is, how do I start reading? It's a big challenge because we are in the Instagram age. Sustaining our attention for more than 15 minutes is a major struggle. So the simple strategy which I advise is that start off by developing your reading habit. I used to read a lot as a young kid when I was in my school. I used to smuggle books, read them till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I used to read for 4 to 5 hours at a stretch. And I would say that has developed my intellectual, my academic, and my what do you call attention span significantly because of that habit. And I kind of find that most medical students, including me, we have lost it because we are we are so intent on seeing reels which last for less than 30 seconds. It's quite difficult for us to sustain our attention span, and all students tell me they can't study for more than 15 minutes. So I recommend start simple. Start up by reading a newspaper. I have a business standard, I'm reading this. I do have a lot of projects coming up. I need to read for my own MCH exam. So what I actually do is I start off by reading a newspaper, or like this, I have Anthony Burgess' Clockwork Orange. I spend some time reading it, or 15 minutes, 20 minutes, slowly increase the time. You will realize that your attention span increases significantly. You're able to concentrate more, and slowly transfer that to your books. Starting off with something interesting, a lighter read is much easier because there is no pressure. Nobody cares whether you remember the name of the characters in this book, or nobody cares whether you remember the quarterly reports of Godrej Finance Company. So it's as simple as that. Start slow, start simple, and aim big. Don't set unrealistic expectations for you. Don't try to say, oh, I have 4 hours today, I'm going to read for 2 hours. You can't do that. It simply doesn't work that way. You will have to start by reading 15 minutes, slowly increasing it to 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And you will realize that when you're 4 months away from the exam, you're able to read for 5 to 6 hours continuously. And that's what the top rankers have told me. They've actually done this and the strategy has worked. And I've been following this for the past 4 years. When I do have a major academic project coming, I don't deep dive into it immediately. I start off small by picking up some random light read. The next thing is, what do I read for? I can talk about surgery. So you will have to read the standard textbooks, Bailey and Love, Sabiston and Schwartz, but not everything. You can't read everything. Bailey and Love you'll have to cover in detail. Sabiston, GI surgery and transplant are absolutely essential. Then, if you do have time, read vascular surgery and pediatric surgery from Sabiston too. Of course, if you're aiming for a top 50 rank or a top 100 rank, you will have to read endocrine surgery, thyroid and breast from Schwartz. There is absolutely no alternate to that. So this strategy is quite simple, and I kind of find it difficult to understand why students cannot follow this. Don't try to trust the whole world, take opinions from multiple people. Follow the standard textbooks, and we have analyzed the papers over the past few years. We found that this is an easy way of scoring. The next strategy is, how do I solve MCQs? How do I remember stuff? The most important thing is to maintain consistency. Showing up is winning, and that's a mantra which I strongly believe in. Make sure you solve 50 to 100 MCQs every single day. You can start at 50, slowly, gradually increasing to 60, and go up to 100. How do I make sure that those are the right MCQs? So for example, if you're reading appendix today, I would want you to solve the 50 questions on the search test app today. And if your target is 100, take a random topic and solve 100 or another 50 MCQs on that topic. That kind of enhances your knowledge. So it feels like you're winning on that day. You learned a topic which you're not supposed to learn, and that's amazing feeling is what I personally feel. The next most important thing is to make use of the videos. People do ask me, do I need videos? Absolutely not. If you are the best student in your MBBS, you don't need videos. You can get all the information from the textbooks and the MCQs. MCQs are essential though. But for 90% of us, the videos help to reinforce the concepts. So use the search test general surgery videos along with the Bailey and Lau 20th edition updates. It's bundled together actually. If you subscribe to the search test general surgery videos, you get the Bailey and Lau 20th edition updates as well. Use them. Don't use them the whole day like you did for your NEET PG days. Don't try to get all the information from the videos. Just spend time to understand certain concepts from the videos. For example, if you're preparing for INSS urology and you don't have the time to read the entire urodynamics chapter in Campbell, go to the urology video lectures and see that 40-minute video, and that's going to be absolutely game changing because all the concepts are distilled in a simple form to help the candidate understand easily. So some topics you can read, for example, topics which you feel that they are not so important, but there might be one or two questions. For example, fetal surgery, energy source and surgery. The videos are absolutely fabulous, and use them along with the Bailey and Love 20th edition updates. The 20th edition updates are absolutely excellent, especially for topics such as transplant, where a lot of updates have happened in Bailey and Love. So coming back, so the strategy is to start small and go big. Make sure that you read the right textbooks, solve MCQs on a day-to-day basis, and make sure that there is no gap. So if you have to solve 100 MCQs a day, which means around 700 MCQs a month, make sure that you actually achieve that topic, this thing. So if it means that you will have to, slow your study schedule to solve MCQs, actually do that, because you do have time at this point of time. At this stage, you almost have a whole year before NEET SS 2024. So this is my personal advice, but I would advise that you modify this according to your own personal preferences, according to how much you have already read. And do take the help of toppers. We do have fantastic toppers on the search test panel who are always ready to help you. If you do have any doubts, do contact the search test team. My team and I are always ready to help you, to guide you through the journey, and I wish you all the very best.